in her style. She knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to talent, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants, so subscribe.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Oh, you guys, I have loads of videos to make. I've been on this for a while now. Anyway, I will try and be, pumping out all the videos. I'm doing a lot of recording right now. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I thought I would be able to post this yesterday, but unfortunately I couldn't. So today is Monday the 6th, but let's see how much I can get out today. You are welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Toyin Abraham and actually recounting the spiritual occurrence when she was born, surrounding her birth, literally saying that she was a stillborn and she was thrown away. A lot of people were saying the story doesn't even add up, but Toyin has a lot of followers, has a lot of, fans, all these Pakistan, Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Pakistan, that stan are the titans, she called them. But unfortunately, few weeks back, as soon as she started, supporting Tinubu, openly, a lot of people were coming for her, even some people that actually likes and follow her. Anyway, you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, you are welcome. My name is Debbie. If you have been watching but you're still contemplating should you subscribe or not, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell, and I will see you and you can get notified whenever I upload a video. You guys, I'm working really late here. I think I'm feeling sleepy because I almost want to say I will see you in my next one. Not so fast. Anyway, you guys, I quickly want to speak about this, and I think I understand the way these things sound. It kind of sounds a little bit like, okay, what is she talking about? But I think I kind of understand what she was saying. Like, by the time she was giving birth to, she came out, gone, literally gone. And they were planning to throw her away, because I don't think they've thrown her away. If they've thrown her away, where did they throw her? That they can quickly go and, bring her forth or uproot her wherever they threw her. So, and this is what he says: actress and box office queen Toyin Abraham Ajayemi has shared a strange story surrounding her birth. Toyin Abraham has shared how her mother gave birth to her as a stillborn. I don't know if you're saying it, as a stillborn, and how she was disposed of by the hospital. Like, the hospital already disposed her, and however she disclosed that a man of God from Ibadan came requesting she's returned back home until the naming ceremony. She disclosed that she never cried until her naming ceremony when she woke up. So this is how, in her words, that's how it was said in her words. I read it like maybe a couple of times, and I still don't understand what she was trying to say. She said, I'm extremely spiritual. One of the problems I had back then was that I didn't listen to myself. I would hear the voice of the Lord and I would see it in my dreams, but I would still want to follow my flesh. But ever since I started following the lead of the Holy Spirit, things have drastically changed for me, and I'm extremely happy about it. I'm actually Dada, those people that naturally have dreadlocks from birth. Since birth, I have been spiritual. She kind of relate this to spirituality. I don't know how it is. I know all these white garment churches, they always relate the naturally born dreadlock kids as spiritual. My husband too was naturally born dreadlocks from birth. So she literally said, I've been spiritual. My parents told me that I was stillborn, so they had to throw me away. Then there was a clergyman from Ibadan who came to the hospital and asked about me, and I was brought back to life. The story doesn't add up there, that she was thrown away. Then the clergyman came from Ibadan and she was brought back to life. Like, where did the hospital throw you out? Did they throw you? Anyway, I try asking myself this. However, I'm actually doing this story, so I don't know if you understand more about this, but this is the interview she had with what's the name again? I think Victoria or something. And I was told that I never cried or did anything until the day of my naming ceremony. It was the moment they named me Toyin that I started crying as a baby again. When they wanted to shave off my locks, they had to tell me it was the Holy Spirit because I didn't want them to do it. Saying that it was the Spirit, I don't know. I don't know our relationship with God, but one thing I know is that ever since she got married to this husband, she's been really calm. She's acting so mature. You know, there's not a lot of all these drama surrounding her. Even when drama comes, I believe the husband is the one that always calms her down and not let her, make a fool of herself. And she's been really doing well. I'm not going to lie to you. So what had happened is I noticed recently, that's why I'm going to segue into this Tinubu situation. Like a lot of these actors and actresses, they are supporting Tinubu. She's not the only one, but obviously maybe a lot of our fans are disappointed for her to be supporting Asiwaju. However, I understand what these people are saying, literally saying that you can't tell me who to support. It's like you imposing your wish on someone else because of the way these people go about it. I might not, how do I put it? I am not in support of it as well. And why I'm not in support of all of them going ahead and talking, literally supporting Asiwaju because of what he has done for their industry. It kind of sounds selfish to me, number one. Number two, a lot of the people that supported their work, that made them rich today, they were going through a lot, but because of the love they have for them, because of the way they see these people as, all their fans, they stand them, they believe in them, and they will do anything to literally support them. So there was this interview that she did. I think it's about a movie. She is going to media round about a new movie, Ijakuma. And I think that was why she went for this interview. I'm going to play it for you a little bit, then I will play Bimbo Akintola's one. This is less than 1 minute. Let's listen, then I will kind of play Bimbo Akintola's one as well. Then I will now tell you what I think about the entire thing and the hating, the hate she's getting, because a lot of us, oh, I really love you, but I'm disappointed in you that you are this. But what I notice is that she's actually not telling anyone to vote for Tinubu. She was just saying she loves Tinubu, because at first when I watched this short clip, it sounds like, oh, she's actually rooting for him. When you are supporting someone and you are trying to say you're not supporting the person, but I like that she said she cannot impose a wish on anybody, and because of the voice she has, she's not going to maybe campaign openly. I don't know if she has done that. I'm not really following so much of Nigerian politics. I just know that Tinubu is incapable of what these people think he is capable of. Maybe 10 years back, yes, he is, but not right now. He has, his cognitive ability is gone. That's number one. Number two, he really know what he was talking about whenever he's speaking. I'm going to show you a typical example of Tinubu, and that's Tinubu on a good day that he really wants to speak, when he's not calling Buhari, Buhari, Buhari. Like, why are you calling him? Why are you going on about calling Buhari like, like somebody that doesn't have cognitive ability to even call someone's name? Anyway, watch this one before I go off with, because when it comes to politics, I can talk from morning till night. However, watch this one and hear what she said. And I don't think, it's not that I'm supporting her or anything, because I will tell you where these people are wrong. All these actors, actresses claiming, talking about, oh, people need to stop bullying us to support the person they are supporting. Yeah, I might be in support of that. Like, you don't need to bully them. You need to come at them with fact. You are supporting Tinubu. What are his policies? But a lot of them were not talking about that. They're just talking about just his cognitive ability. And, he's old. He doesn't even know what he's talking about, which I understand. And more so, Tinubu doesn't present us any policy that is running on. It's just anyway. Watch this.
My tongue will speak for me at the polling unit.
Would you do it for a price?
God forbid. God forbid I do such. God forbid. I won't do such. I'd rather be a pauper.
You're so honest. I just like you.
Thank you, ma'am. I will never in my entire life. I love Asiwaju, and I'm speaking about myself. I love him. I might vote for him because I love him. I've not decided. I'm just saying it. And because of the things he has done for my industry.
Yeah. But it's your choice. You can choose.
No, I'm just telling you. So, but I'm not going to use my own
influence.
No, yes, I'm not going to use.
Yeah, did you get that? Like, she loves him, but she, just like Lima said, that you are being careful not to influence anyone simply because she is just naturally that role model that a lot of people follow, whether she wants to accept it or not. So I get what she's saying.
I feel, I'm not going to use my own selfish interest.
Good, that's the word.
To lead others.
See?
And I will say it again.
So that's what she said. If you listen, she literally said she's not going to use her own selfish interest, which she's literally talking about, the way Tinubu is helping them in the industry. You can't just base your political ideologies based on what someone is doing just for your industry. We have a lot of industry in Nigeria. I get it, yeah, because Bimbo Akintola, I will show you our interview as well. And with our own interview, I'm a little bit taken aback. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm literally taken aback. Like, what is she talking about? Sometimes when you think about, people that has exposure, being educated, being, being exposed, being educated doesn't mean that you are political literate. Not everybody knows about politics. So being educated is quite different from being, being just political literate. A lot of people are so educated. They are, they are all out there, but at the same time, they don't really,
Scotland, isn't it beautiful?
Sorry about that. They don't know so much about politics, and they literally just say anything. So I'm going to play this Bimbo Akintola's one. That is when she also went to Your View, and I think it's about Ijakuma as well, or maybe it's about the election or whatever. But I know they were asking her about Tinubu and, her support and everything, because they've seen her support Tinubu openly and they are asking her about it. Watch this.
Thanks for staying with us. As I said, we have Bimbo Akintola with us.
Sorry.
One of your colleagues, she's running as a deputy governor for Lagos State. What do you think about that? And where do you lean?
I think more and more people who feel they have a service to give this country need to step up.
Yeah.
Nigeria needs all the help. They need to step up. If you say you can, you should. I'm with the PCC. I'm working for Asiwaju. I'm also with CGI, which is a Connecting Grassroots Initiative. Normally, I don't share my politics or what I believe on social media. But because of the way people are attacking others, I said, no, we won't be bullied. Every Nigerian has a right to make a choice. My choice might be different from yours, but it doesn't change the fact that we're both Nigerians.
What are the factors that led you to make your own choice?
First and foremost, Asiwaju builds talent. He finds people who can do things. And look at his cabinet when he was governor. Those are the names we call now. When we want to say, some people say Fashola or Shibajo. All those people were part of his cabinet. Wale Edu, so many others. And they're the young names, so-called young names that we call in politics now. And they all came from where? From because Asiwaju sourced them and brought them on. Those are the things that we've seen. And he's also supported so many people. Our industry, for one, you don't need to know him to get support.
Say again, industry. Their industry. That's the selfishness Toyin Abraham is talking about. At least Toyin Abraham own up to it that she is not going to make her own selfish interest to push Asiwaju to anybody. But this one is not even making the let me say, she's not even making the distinction like, okay, he's done this, but I just like him.
Brought her in. He paid for everything.
Yeah. She's talking about Moji Olaya. You know, when Moji Olaya died in Canada and they want to bring her home. I think MC Oluomo was the one that went to Ashiwaju, and I think he paid 5 million to bring her home. However, that's still Nigerian money. Sorry to bust your bubble.
So many actors have received help from him, and he doesn't know them from anywhere. But he helps, he builds talents, and I know that when he comes, when we see the people that he's going to work with, we will be excited at the changes that will happen in this country.
Whoa.
I know he has a vision for Nigeria. And for me, that's what's key. Where we are in the world right now, if you don't have a vision for the country, you shouldn't try to serve.
Okay, so I'm going to start where that stopped, talking about someone having a vision for Nigeria. People Akitola right there say, oh, he has a vision for Nigeria. She believes she's actually doing something. She believes she's doing something by talking about how Asiwaju has a vision for Nigeria, how is the one that is capable, is built talent, he's done this, he's done that. You get what I'm saying? Like literally talking about how many people he's helped. When someone is talking about people they've helped, that's not policy, for God's sake. Nigeria is in a ditch right now. Right now, Nigeria, the way Nigeria is going, I'm seeing Sri Lanka. Did you guys know what happened in Sri Lanka? I don't know whether Nigerian government are trying to go green, to go cashless, to literally do what the world government want them to do. Despite that, they don't have a system that works. Even in the Western world, that they are looking to, to join all these one global world. Everyone is trying to ease their citizen into it little by little. Nigeria doesn't even have basic amenities to go into this kind of thing. If you're talking about cashless community, how is Nigeria going to function? They hardly have internet that works. They hardly have lights, no electricity, no good roads, no basic amenities to actually do that. And we've seen this failed in some other countries. Just like Sri Lanka, what happened? Poverty, poverty takes over, that these people asked to protest and chase their president out of the villa. They took over the villa. Even the military were just looking at them. They can't do nothing because even the military family are suffering. Bimbo Akitola is talking about Tinubu has built talent. She's talking about Fashola. Is it the same one that went to Lekki Toll Gate after the massacre of the young people, and he was doing like Sergeant Matelegbe, putting his hand at the back, going like a seriously, these people are jokes. They are literally a joke. Nobody is bullying you simply because they want you to do. They know you people will still be in the same position. In this situation of Nigeria, choosing the wrong leader is going to affect everyone. If what you're doing is going to affect you alone, I'm not saying that Peter Obi is the best choice. Showore is there. I'm not even going to mention Atiku. All these old people need to just go and sit down. Seriously, they need to go and rest. Making Tinubu a president is going to be like elder abuse, just like Biden in America. He could really string together a sentence. Same thing as Tinubu. Let me show you a typical example of Tinubu on a good day. Seriously. Typical example of someone they are trying to make president. I promise to not make this thing long, but whenever I'm talking about politics, I get so angry to the extent that, like, why are people not talking about policy? Choosing your leader doesn't have to base on your emotion. It doesn't have to base on your, oh, it's my family. It doesn't have to be based on this person is your, you know what I'm saying? It's just like in America, there was this state, Arizona. The governor presently there, our own twin sister, refused to vote for her because she said that she believes she's not going to do anything for that state. That's how you choose. You look at policy of each politician. Which policy is going to be favorable to you, to people around you, when you're thinking about yourself alone, being selfish, like, oh, after all, you're working for them, you're getting money. When this thing when the whole thing turns to shit, you will still be expecting all these people that you are calling bully simply because they are telling you to think about your choice. These people are the one that will still support your work. These people are the one that will still support your acting role, that will still support all these, your acting career, all of these things. These same people you are slamming, saying that they are bullying you. These are the same people that you will rely on. Just like Tony Abraham, who are the people supporting her? Who are the people making everything happen? The only time this man will give you 10 million, 5 million at once, yeah, that's a ton. But when you make your movies, you make more money. And who are the people putting that money in your pocket? The people. And these people are saying, no, this thing is not going to work for us. It's not just that Tinubu not being capable. Tinubu's party has been in power for 8 years. That 8 years is like 8 years of slavery, 8 years of suffering. Even we that we are in diaspora, we hear because every time the families are calling, if not because of people in diaspora, Nigeria would have, been destroyed entirely right now. But obviously, people in diaspora sending money to their family and all of that, they makes the economy. Even though all these Yahoo boys think they were the one that are making the economy. No, if you know how much people send home in a year from, diaspora to Nigeria, it rose into billions of naira. And you want to choose this person simply because you think he's done something when he was a governor. Those are past glory. Those are past glory. This is the same man that brought this calamity on Nigeria. Calamity, which is Buhari. You make an agreement with the devil that when Buhari finish his 8 terms, it is 8 years, then you will come. That's where the Emilokan come in. Emilokan. Yes, Emilokan, simply because you think that's how politics work. Politics is the most dirtiest game on earth. If you want to join politics, know that even if you have a little bit of the fear of God in you, forget it. The fear of devil will overtake that fear of God and it will reign supreme in your heart because you have to do the bid of your donor or do the bids of the bureaucrats. All these people like, I'm the one ruling, most of them are just figurehead. And this happens all over the world. Politicians, they mostly bend to the rule of the bureaucrats. It's not about them. So Tinubu now, if you want to talk about story of Tinubu, we won't live here. This APC that Tinubu take over, if you don't know, Tinubu is like a kingmaker. He was able to get in that position because he betrayed the people that started the APC party. Who are these people? Bisi Akande, Lawore, what's this man's name? Baby, what's the other man's name? Bisi Akande and Olashore. Yeah, Olashore. Those are these people that started this party to start with. He joined the party before you know it. He takes over the party. He sold Southwest people to this Fulani cabal. Now, he believes that he's a stunt. See what is going on? They don't even have fuel. No fuel, no money. They changed the currency. The last day is tomorrow, I think. And now there's no money. Even people that sell food, I'm talking about Mama Put. These people, they call them Mama Put because they sell. If you want to buy from them, 100 naira, you will pay 200 naira. Like you pay double because there's no cash for people to pay. And now there's not even, a lot of them don't have service. Do you know how much they pay to get a data on their phone in Nigeria? This is crazy. And these people really need to rethink their step. If this thing happens and they put this figure at Tinubu and the vice president, the person Tinubu pick, a lot of people are saying, no, don't be tribalistic. Just like Remi Tinubu said the other day, like people should look beyond religion and support a husband. It's not about looking beyond religion. Deputy of Tinubu, the vice president, Shetima, is a well-known Boko Haram supporter. He supported Boko Haram openly. Even when Buhari first gave him the first appointment, a lot of people were angry about it. Like, this man has supported Boko Haram, which is a terrorist in Nigeria, supported them openly. Why are you giving him a position? Now, they impose him on Tinubu, and you think Tinubu is still capable? Tinubu can choose people. Sorry, Tinubu's brain is not like the way it was 8 years ago. Sorry to burst all these people's bubble. He can hardly string sentence together. Listen to him at a rally just recently. Listen to him and tell me if this man is, okay enough to actually do everything these people are talking about. Who is even his advisor advising him? Yes. I don't understand which one he's talking about. Is he 8 years to do primary school, or 8 years to do secondary school, or 8 years to do university? This is just a tip of the iceberg. Have you seen the blue, blah, blah, blue, 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 blah, blah, blah? This man cannot even string words together to make any sense. And Bimbo Akintola, as exposed as she is, she comes out and was talking about his past glory. He's old. All these things these people are doing, his elder abuse, this man can really stand for 30 minutes, for God's sake. So what are his policy? What is he planning to do about insecurities? What is he planning to do about basic amenities like electricity, like good roads? What are his plans? Bring out the policy, let's see it. At least Obi is talking about businesses, bringing trades and everything. A lot of people know him for that. Showore is talking about all the basic amenities to be provided. Those are policies. Talking about someone is going to spend 8 years. 8 years where? In higher institution, in primary school, in middle school. Anyway, you guys, if I continue, you guys, I'm not going to stop. Anyway, I'm really done with this. I just want to tell you, this is the most poorest and bad choice. And all these celebrity talking about the love they have for him. The love is not going to feed people for 8 years. The love is not going to provide electricity. The love you have for him is not going to provide nothing. Tinubu or his family or his wife, his generation, they are set for life. Those bullion van money, I know they are still there somewhere. He is the one financing his own campaign. So I understand if this man is, has a better cognitive ability to really rule, it will be the best choice in the sense that he won't be beholden to any bureaucrat because he is a bureaucrat himself. He has the money, he's amassed a lot of wealth from being in politics, from all the other side also as well, if you know what I'm saying. So it will be the best choice, but unfortunately, it's not really capable. He's very incapable. Elsewise, not making fun of him. This man will on himself, for God's sake. He trembles, his hands, everything shakes. You can tell. Maybe the first stage of dementia or whatever. I don't know. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying it sounds like elder abuse to him. He just needs to be that kingmaker. Even if his son, his child, his daughter, or somebody, go behind him or her and just sit back and enjoy the wealth. Anyway, you guys, I want to hear what you think about this whole thing. What do you think about Toyin Abraham's story being still bad, thrown away, woken up, become a child because she's dada, telling people that, saying that she might. She didn't even say I'm going to. She said I may. So you need to really listen to that. And people really need to give her a break a little bit. At least she's sensible enough to say that she's not going to push Tinubu to people. However, what do you think about Auntie Bimbo Akintola, sometimes if it's about so anyway, I want to hear what you guys think. That's my opinion. Everybody has theirs. Opinion is AO, and we all have. So let me hear what you think in the comment section below, guys. And on your way out, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share if you like it. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.
Subscribe and get that gist with the one and only Debbie Fashtyle.